But I was at the point I called myself a functioning addict because in my mind I was still a good mom. I was still a good parent, because I still paid my bills. I still took care of my kids. You know what I mean? But yes, I was an addict. I still used every day. I didn't shoot it. I was a snorter. I was never a shooter. But I was a snorter, But I still had to have that drug every day to function. You know what I mean? So I considered myself, I guess you could call me a functioning addict. Because it was, like I said, my kids always came first. I would get my paycheck. My now late fiance would get his paycheck, and we would pay our bills. We would buy our kids what they needed, and then we would go get our drugs. Did my kids go without certain things? Yes, they did. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? My kids deserve so much better. I deserve better. He deserved better. You know what I mean? Like I lost. I'm not even gonna lie. I lost the love of my life because of my addiction. But I'm a better person now because of it.
Look at me this way.
I am definitely a better person because of it. Because I've learned that I can function without the drugs. I can be a good mom without the drugs. I can be me without drugs. I don't have to be high or be, whatever, you know what I mean? Just to feel important or just to feel, anything. Like like I said, if anybody can do it, if I can do it, anybody else can do it. Because I was at a point that, I didn't want to quit. I thought that everything was cool. You know what I mean? Yes, my kids were taken care of. Yes, my bills were paid. But I still got my drugs. And it don't work that way. It really don't. It does not work that way. Because regardless of what you do or, anything else, you're still an addict. And it's especially if you got kids, it's not a life. It's no kind of, your kids shouldn't see you like that. My kids should have never seen me like that. And they did. And that breaks my heart every day that my oldest had to go to her aunt or to my best friend and say that she didn't know how to talk to me because I was on drugs. And she felt like my drugs were more important than her and her siblings. I will never live with myself for that. If something would have happened to me, I'd be rolling in my grave right now. I couldn't do it. But I've been clean for, what's today's date? The 18th? 18th, I've been clean for a month and 11 days. No, not a long time. But I don't have that urge no more. I don't.
One day at a time.
I don't want to and that's what I said in the beginning. I take everything one day at a time. And I still do take everything one day at a time. Mm-hmm. Does my heart break every day? Yeah. I look at my son. My son looks just like his dad.
Oh, yeah, he really does.
My son looks just like his dad. I got the best parts of that man when I had his kids. But he's not, he's not here to see it. He's not here to watch my babies grow up.
But he's here in spirit, you gotta remember that.
He is. And I know he's watching over us, and I know he's proud of the progress I've made.
But it's the hardest thing ever that he's not physically
Exactly.
here.
It's the fact that he's missing out on these beautiful, wonderful kids.
Yep.
Because we were addicted to drugs.
Yep.
And that's what took him from us.
Those drugs take our life away.
And it's not worth it. No. It will never be worth it. So if anybody out there is struggling the same way I did, get clean. Mm-hmm. It can be done. You can get help. Hit me up. I'll walk you through it. I mean, I've been there. I've hit my rock bottom. And I ain't got nowhere to go but up. And I'm gonna do it whether it kills me or not. I'll never touch the drugs again. My kids are worth, and my life is worth way more than any dealer making $1.